Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. 320 subscribers. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. As you guessed it, the Cobia 240 is no longer with us. It's moved on to better pastures. So, what are we going to do about this? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do about that situation. We're going to get in the truck. We're going to take a little drive. New adventures are just about to get started. Okay, folks. Disregard the car noise in the back. Here we are at Nobles Marine, Leesburg, Florida. Check them out. They've got bass boats, pontoon boats, center consoles, fish and ski boats. Yeah. Let's see what they got. Look at all of these tracker boats. Boy, I tell you, if you're a fisherman, this place has got a lot of bass boats. I'd say they're fully stocked. Wow, look at that. It's a 20-foot nitro right there. They used to have a 16-foot nitro. Those boats are awesome. Those are more of the pleasure boats. I call them fish and skis. Tahoe boats. They've got plenty of them. I'm on one now. .21-foot Tahoes. Looks like 16-footer. The 19 is the one I was just on. Got an 18-footer. I like 18 feet. .16-foot. They even have a 16-footer. It's on the back of the 16-foot. Mercury 75. Man, for something like this, I tell you. Get you into a boat, affordable price. I'd almost have a jet drive on this instead of a regular 75, but man, sharp little boat. 23-foot Regency pontoon boat. Says it had engine. Oh yeah, Merc 300. I had a Yamaha 300 in the back of my Cobia. Let's go take a look at this thing. Wow, look at this layout. That's incredible. This is a big boat, folks. Pontoon boat. Big boat. That's the model right there. Sun Tracker pontoon boats. All right. Let's go check these out. Sorry for the squeaking and creaking here, folks. I'm like walking a gangplank. That's a good way to be able to see them all, though. Lots of pontoon boats. Well, we are surrounded by the Harris Chain of Lakes, so you can just cruise on the water, boy. And they've got them. They're here in stock. All different sizes. These are like your duck boats, swamp boats, hunting boats. There you go. Boy, Nobles Marine, they've got it all. This is going to be difficult. They've got a wide selection. We've got some skiffs here. Let's check them out. The 13-footer. It's got a 40 on the back of it. Pro 19 skiff. This one's kind of decked out. It's got jump seats, live well, compartment in the back, cooler seat, but it's got the rod holders. Love that. Rod holders on the console. That's a 150 on the back of that. Seat in the front, live well. You know, you got storage on the deck. This has the swing away tongue as well. That's the 19-foot skiff. 17-foot skiff. Colors just like the Cobia. Big hatch storage, anchor, locker there. Bait well. Rod holders in the console. This one comes standard with the 75. It's the new mesh over underneath there. The compartment, battery compartment. Your gas tanks will go either side there, or you can do dual tanks. Sometimes dealers don't have the 75 on it. They give you the 60. 60 for a 17-foot boat is underpowered, folks. Go with the 75. Get the 75. Save yourself a headache. It's another Pro Skiff 13. And look at this, Blazer Bay. They got in the Blazer Bay market this year. Sorry, we're by a busy roadway, folks. Main roadway here in Leesburg. Let's take a look. Power poles, big Mercury engine on the back. That's 400 horsepower, folks. 400. Look at that console. T-top, rod holders in the T-top. Kind of like what I had for the Cobia. Another Blazer Bay. Then what I showed you before was the skiffs in the back and the Blazer Bays that are in the back. These are the skiffs that are up front. Again, Pro 17. By the way, what I didn't point out earlier is when you get this mesh right here by the front of the console, all right, covering the battery area, and you get this mesh pocket right here covering those fuel tanks. This is new for 2024s, okay? I guess they're coming standard now. In 2023, that was not the case. You had to purchase the mesh separate. Now they're standard. Either that, or that's how Nobles Marine orders them. So that's how they come here. Don't quote me. You're going to have to ask them, but I believe that's the case. Here's a 15-footer. Tell you, like the 15-foot, 17-foot skiff. You can put your camping equipment on there and you can camp on there. You can take this to the Swanee River and camp. Even the 13-footer. 13-footer might be a little small for it, but 15, 17 all day. It's another 13-footer right here. And then you've got your 2020 Blazer Bay. Now the model number is 2020. Of course, this is a brand new boat. This is 2024. Jump seats. Speaker system. So stereo, obviously. Rods. Like the helm seat with the rods off the back. Bait well, I'm assuming. Seat up front. Sharp looking boat. I like the color too. Mercury Pro XS on the back of it. So as you can see, wide variety of marine items. Let's go check out these aisles. Batteries. Trolling motors. Power poles.
It's gonna be that big one. They're gonna have a cash sale. His sale's 33. Okay, whatever.
Scott, consignment line 2. Scott, consignment line 2.
That's not here right now. Oh. Okay, yeah.
So you get to go ahead and you get to look at the display of all the trolling motors that they try to have on hand. If they don't have it on hand, they order it. It gets here in a couple of days. No fuss, no muss. Don't have to worry about it. Your smaller tiller engines. And go back to the aluminum boats and what have you. But look at this, folks. Look at this Z18. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You know, I got 2 in the bike.
Better for worse, 'cause I didn't sign up for you to be taken care of.
I have 2 in the bike. 2 helmets.
Even worse, Mike.
Oh, no.
Before I even start running, I like to tuck my motor down, just so it gets on for a flame fan.
Okay.
You try to take off running with it trimmed up.
Forget it.
It'll porpoise on you.
No, we're not having
You don't
none
want
of
to do
that.
that. I'm gonna give a little gas.
right, so we're out here on the Mako 18 LTS from Nobles here. And we got Patrick with us. Patrick from Nobles Marine, and he's going to walk us through it. Go ahead, Patrick, do your thing.
Howdy folks, I'm Patrick Miller from Nobles Marine. Just want to show you a few things on the new Mako LTS here. Got all our switch panels here. Main power source. I always want to make sure that's on first before anything. Power up your switches. You want to hit your main battery switch. Grab cuts on. Got your horn here. Pretty loud. Sorry to scare you. You got your live well here. So forward is manual. Down is auto. Forward manual. Down auto. This is just a random accessory switch here. Just to hook up the grab. See the grab cut off on that. Cut back on. Got your bilge pump here to dump the water out when you take on a little bit too much water. We have our nav lights and our anchor light. Anchor light in the back there. Navigation light up front. And we also have our courtesy lights, which gives us a nice little clearance around the boat for at night time. Getting on the boat at night, you can see inside of it. We got a jack plate here. And it's on a blinker switch. You can't really beat that. I love it. Move it however you want without taking your hand off the steering wheel. And we got our trim tab. So for rough water, you want to go up with the trim tabs, or down with the trim tabs. And when it's nice and flat out, you want to go up with it. Garmin here. Can't really beat this Garmin. It has great imaging on it. But if you want to get in closer on it, I'll show you some fish there. Show you the hard bottom there. So all that red there, that's hard bottom. So this is a great fishing area. Doesn't have much grass at the bottom, but it's a great fishing area. When you got hard bottom, that's usually holds fish. Has some great imaging there. Let's go ahead up front here and I'll show you guys the trolling motor. This is actually the new iPod to Rover remote. We'll go up front here and I'll show you how to deploy it and get her going. Alright, so first and foremost we have to deploy the trolling motor. To deploy it to Rover, you just get this little plate here, push it forward, it'll fall in easy, just like that. Come on a little closer, I'll show you how to run the remote here. So we're all the way on 10 speed right now, so we're going to turn that down a little bit so we don't get thrown out of the boat. We're going to turn it down to about 6. Hit the blade there, that gets our blade spinning. And as you can see, the boat's moving. To steer right, you just want to hit the right arrow. To go left, you want to hit the left arrow. To stop, just hit that blade one more time. It cuts out. Now if you want to stay in spot lock, anchor lock, whatever you guys want to call it, just hit that button one time and it keeps the boat steady. Showing that thrust there. If you guys can tell, you can just see this trolling motor just steady moving all day long while you're fishing out there. All in all, the Mako LTS is a great boat. I love it. If I was a saltwater guy, this is the boat I would have, but I'm a bass fisherman.
All right, so we've gone in here and we've seen quite a few boats, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we've seen quite a few boats. I think we've kind of found what we're looking for, right? Would you agree?
I think so.
I think so. All right, let's get in here, talk to the owner, and see what we can make happen. Well, as you guessed it, folks, we bought the Mako 18 LTS. That's right. We just added something to the arsenal. Now, we're not giving up kayak fishing, not by any means. But this skiff is going to get us out on the water to places where we're just not going to get with the kayak. That means more content coming to you. That's right. More explosive content coming to you. This is it, the Mako 18 LTS. Now, we can't thank the people at Nobles Marine enough, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to give some shout outs, and I hope I can remember everybody's name. Sharon Nobles, owner of Nobles Marine. That's first off. Sharon, thank you very much for everything that you did. Appreciate you. And yes, you'll be seeing a lot of us. Kristen, the salesperson, who sold me on the Mako 18 LTS. Even though it really wasn't a selling point, because I like to do a lot of research before I go out and look at boats and even think about purchasing them. Kristen walked us through everything, checked out everything, all the way through. She was a trooper. I probably gave her a lot of crap, and I'm sorry for that, but you hung in with me, and I truly appreciate you. Tina, sales manager, thank you for all your help as well, checking over the contracts, making sure everything was good, making sure I didn't forget anything, making sure nothing was forgotten by the sales team. Truly appreciate you. Scott and Frost, rigging up the boat. Truly appreciate you. Talking to both of you. Frost, so far that mount that you told me to get is hanging in great. Really appreciate it. Also, special mention, Patrick. Patrick has done a little bit of everything at Nobles. From being out in the service to being in the rigging department, and I understand he's going to be moving into sales. Patrick took us out on the water, walked us through everything, as you've seen in the video. Excellent job, Patrick. Let's see if we can't get you out on the water. And last but not least, everybody there is administratively important. So from the secretary to the service people, the parts department, everybody, truly appreciate it. Truly appreciate Nobles Marine for what they could do for us, making it happen. So that's all I got for now, folks. We'll see you on the next adventure. Take care, everybody. Oh, subscribership. Awesome. I think at the time of this video, we're at 320. Let's get 500. Let's get 1,000. You know what kind of content is coming. Like, share, subscribe, give a thumbs up, break that analytic. We'll see you all later, people.